Therefore, if you're offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to them, then come and offer your gift. Hey everyone, Pastor Jay with Recovery Centers of America. See, this Sermon on the Mount was the greatest sermon that was ever preached. And he says, if somebody has something against someone else, God wants them to be reconciled. And I knew when I first got into recovery that I had a lot of reconciliation that I had to take care of. A lot of the relationships that I was involved in were broken as a result of me, and I accepted that fact. But I was willing. That willingness to go and repair the damage that I caused in my active addiction really set my life on a different course. Because when we don't reconcile with other people, we feel shame and guilt and such. But when we're willing to actually go and sit down with other people and tell them, hey, I did this to you in this specific way, and that is not to minimize the pain and trauma that you've been through. It's not to minimize that. But what about what we have done to other people? I know that I was absolutely a devastation towards some people. I stole, robbed, cheated, lied to. I mean, you could just add to that list, never-ending ad. But God wants us to be reconciled to each other. He does not want separation. He doesn't want us separated from Him first and foremost, and He doesn't want us to be separated from each other. Whether you believe in God or you don't, just having the willingness to get help and to repair things that you have done in your past will alter your life forever. I know from experience. I have people in my life, such as my mother, who I love her so much that I hurt in a real way. But over time, and being in recovery, and having these gifts come to fruition in my life, and having grace, and having peace, and being able to repay the things that I actually did to her back, I was reconciled with my mom. And she actually comes in and she hears me preach. Not as good as a sermon as Jesus, obviously, but she gets to come hear her youngest son preach when before she was expecting me to die. And that is what reconciliation does. That is what being connected to each other really does. It cleans up the wreckage that our past has caused us, but it does not define us. So wherever you are in your faith journey, just know our team here at Recovery Centers of America are ready to help you get that reconciliation that we all need with yourself and with your family. We're available 24/7, 365. All you have to do is just pick up the phone.